dropping, dog. That off-work pie. I need that off-work pie, cuz. I need that off-work pie when it's dropping, cuz.
You never know what to call them these days. You don't like female. You definitely don't like bitch. And then you got,
Oh, shit.
Y'all boys started a podcast all raunchy, dog.
And you got all the other terms floating around. So I just think, ladies sounds, the most charming and gentlemanly. So I think that's the safest way to play it. So, I just like to talk to the lady.
Some of them don't even like females. They say females like a replacement word for the B word. Like a lot of girls don't like being called females.
That's why I say ladies. Yeah, I know.
I think Baby Boy kind of messed that up for us.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't Baby Boy. Because
it was the edits on Boy that messed it up for us.
Be female.
Yeah.
They thought that was replacement. Yeah, that Baby Boy might have did do that. Did I ain't realized that. Yeah.
Welcome to episode 27 of the Off Word Podcast. What up, fellas?
What's going on, bro?
What's up?
How y'all been, dog? What's the latest?
Life is good, man. Had the kids this weekend. Doing that quality time with the kids, man. I love every bit of it, man. So other than that, studying. I got activated for the Air Force, so now I'm Captain America for real now. So, just chilling, bro. That's it, man.
Dog, this weekend was a classic weekend, dog, for the kids. My daughter wanted to take us on. She wanted to go on a vacation. So little did she know that I had a vacation for her, right? We drove 40 minutes up the road, go to a hotel. But here's the thing, dog. Like, I didn't know that where we was going was so nice.
It was super nice. I saw your story. I was like, damn, they having mad fun.
Yeah. So my girl's like, this is nice. I'm like, yeah, I did this on purpose. I planned it out. You got to look like a planner. So that was dope. I took them to like a pumpkin patch where they had like games and rides. So that was super dope for the kids.
Yeah, bro.
For sure.
Well,
Hi, Drew, how's your weekend, boy? Shit, Drew.
What?
Looking at us.
I was waiting for Brando.
Man, listen, my weekend was splendid. I enjoyed some good basketball, some good football. Oh, speaking of which, I want to say something. Jarvis, I actually saw you talking, and I've been meaning to get to you about this for the last several weeks. I'm shocked that you're a Cowboys fan. I expect better from you. I really, really do. I'm unbiased. I don't have a team myself. I do not have a team. So what I say just comes from an unbiased place. I do not like Cowboys fans. They have a false sense of entitlement. They think they represent excellence, and they don't. They represent mediocrity. They are the most popular sports franchise next to maybe like the Yankees and the Lakers, of course. But they don't deserve to be up there mentioned with the Yankees or the Lakers. The Yankees and the Lakers win championships throughout many different decades. The Cowboys have their two couple runs, and then their fans just walk around acting the way that they do, and I'm just sick of it. You are one of the better ones. I see that you try to be objective, and I see.
Hey, Brando, you do know the Lakers the Lakers and the Yankees haven't won a championship this decade, right?
Yeah, but the Lakers are about to win a championship now. The Lakers are always, the Lakers had a downside. Every franchise is going to go through some down years. My point is they won since we've been adults.
Okay, I give you that.
Yeah. And they're about to win now. It's the same with the Yankees. The Yankees, I'm not a Yankees or a Lakers fan, nor I'm not a fan of any, or I don't have any affiliation. So, but Jarvis, I say that to say this to you. I know that you may not. I see that you try to distance yourself from other Cowboys fans. I noticed that. But so that means you acknowledge the bullshit that they be on. You guys be on. Yes or no? You acknowledge it, right? It's you.
I feel attacked, dog. I feel really attacked. I'll put it like this. And I've been saying this since 2015, 2014. The Dallas Cowboys, we have the most annoying fan base in all sports.
Thank you.
Outside, maybe the Knicks fan base. They think they so good, like the Knicks. Maybe the Knicks.
Yeah.
We're the mecca of basketball.
Knicks fans are like that, bro. I hate Knicks fans too.
The Knicks think they're going to sign the big free agent, but once
they don't, they think they're going to win too. Though.
Nah.
Yeah, but they don't. They ain't no way they can win. They know they can't win.
They're annoying though. like New York is the Garden is the mecca of basketball. Like people know the Garden for the opposing player's performance. They know Mike put the double nickel on. They know Kobe. You know what I'm saying? They know what has gone, what the opposing player has done in the Garden. So I feel like
I think the Cowboys and the Knicks are one of the same.
No, I feel like this.
I think there's parallels there. That's all.
The Knicks. The Portland Trailblazers have a better franchise than the Knicks. The last time Knicks won a championship was in the 70s. The 70s, dude.
Yes.
The 70s.
What's that got to do with anything? Don't try to get there. We're talking about the Cowboys. We're talking about the Knicks.
I mean, the Cowboys haven't won a championship since the 90s, to be fair.
Who?
No, I was telling Jarvis that the Cowboys haven't won a championship since the 90s, to be fair.
Maybe no, but the Cowboys are an average franchise. Like, since our last Super Bowl win, I think we're right at, like we have the same amount of wins and losses since 95. So we're the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah. It's mediocre, but just a big name. But I digress. I didn't mean to go on such a tangent about that, but it's just I just get sick of seeing them on. But I'm gonna say something. They've been pretty quiet this year. No, they haven't been as boisterous. But when I saw you as a Cowboys fan, I look at you as a stand-up guy, Jarvis. That's all. I just look at you as a stand-up guy. Look at you as you like to think logically. You try to have your head on straight. You try to stay on the straight and narrow. And I just think not you, but a lot of people that I know that are Cowboys fans, their views just don't align with what I see the Cowboys represent.
They're not in reality. They're not in reality. I think, especially like people of my generation, we should be more humble. I know like my pop's generation, the generation that have experienced multiple Super Bowls, they probably have that pride. But me, like, I don't even get upset after the losses anymore. I told Jorel and Drew this in the group chat. Like, we losing, like, whatever, I don't care. And it's kind of crazy because, like, we've been competitive in most games. Last game, the offense is on point, but whatever. Drew, I want to apologize to you, dog. You know what? I thought about it. Mike Tyson. I'll let Mike Tyson punch me in the face. I won't do anything about it, dog. He can punch me in the face. I won't do nothing about it. You know why? Because I'm going to sue him, all right? I'm going to sue Mike Tyson. If I survive that hit, I'm going to sue him, dog. I'm going to sue him.
Yeah, you might sue him, but I'm going to shoot his ass. I'm shooting his ass straight up with Mike Tyson. If I can get to my piece, dog, I'm shooting him.
Give me what you got, plus more.
Dog, even Gilly on the same shit as me, dog. Wallow slapped Gilly on the podcast, dog. He didn't do shit.
Dog, a fly was on his head, dog. First of all, that was his cousin, and a fly was on his head, dog.
It don't matter. No, according to y'all, it don't matter who slaps you.
No, bro, it's not the same, bro.
No, he got slapped, dog.
So you mean tell me if you had a roach on your head and I just hauled off and slapped the shit out of you because you had a roach on your head, you would be mad at me?
Yeah.
No, but according to y'all would have to fight him.
It's not even comparable.
You can have some nuance there, Drew.
Nah. Y'all big bad.
Drew, what you do this weekend, bro? You hesitating. You giving us the MJ fadeaway, the pump fade. What's going on?
I didn't do nothing this weekend. Just chill. I ain't got nothing to give y'all, man.
We can tell, bro. Drew, talk to us about the Carolina Panthers, dog. When was the last time y'all won a Super Bowl?
Huh? we were there in 2015. We should have won.
Dog. So time out, dog. So for the single guys, before we get into the topics, the single guys, has COVID like really put a damper on things for y'all as far as like linking up?
Yes.
No,
not at all.
Brando, it has just a little bit, not even a little bit.
I mean, like
them chicks on Brando's timeline don't care about COVID.
They come to the crib.
What's up, Brando?
They don't care about COVID. Let's keep it real, dog. Come on now.
Hey, man.
Be smashing in the savage mode too, dog. Brando like do the type of dude to smash a chick to savage mode too, dog.
Hey, I'm going savage mode. I might as well. Yeah.
Hey, yo, y'all boys wild.
So time out. Let's get into it. So speaking of savage mode, Drake. So I heard a lot of stuff on the timeline about Drake saying he dated SZA in 2008. Then the internet got to talking like SZA was 17 years old in 2008. And SZA came on like, nah, it's actually 09. Dog, let's think about the bad chicks that Drake has been linked with. So we got what? Rihanna, SZA. Who else? Who are the other baddies?
J-Lo.
Nicki, Serena.
So my thing is,
Kim K.
Yeah. But my thing is, how many bad chicks is he gonna lose, dog? Like it's getting ridiculous at this point, bro. It is.
I mean,
this is the LeBron Michael Jordan argument. He going to the finals every year. He just might not get the ring. So what you want?
I mean,
same argument.
Yeah, like you look at it as how many bad chicks has he lost. I'm looking at how many bad chicks has he gained.
Yeah.
To lose so many, that means you got to gain a lot of them.
Yeah. He lose one, come back with another. Like it's nothing. What do you? So
yeah, man. I'm not gonna listen. I say things about Drake. I'm not gonna knock him in that category. Man, the way he goes about it, it may be a little different execution and style that I myself would use. But that's Drizzy Drake. I mean, you can't argue with those results. You know. And,
let's take it a step further. So you saw the list that we just came up with, right?
Yeah.
Compare that list to his
Joe
BM.
Budden? Oh, okay, his BM, okay.
His BM.
Who?
To his baby mama. Do you think his baby mama's the same category as those chicks? She's bad, right?
I mean, to some, she might be bad, yeah. I mean, hey, listen, man. Listen, I see people joking on Drake baby mama. Drake baby mama look better than about 75% of the people baby mamas that I see who's Drake joking on Drake baby mama. Hey, listen, man, stop it. Those guys would dream to have a night with Drake's baby mother. Stop the cap.
Not me. What are you talking about right now?
Stop that cap, Jarvis.
Y'all old then.
No, I don't think Drake's baby mom is attractive, but I mean she has a nice body.
Yeah, well, there you have it.
I'm gonna do like my boy Shaw said. Shout out to Shaw, dog. Shaw said some really important stuff when we were in college. He said a 3 at 10 is a 10 at 3.
She's not a 3.
So that means
she's about a 7.
Like when the club.
Yeah, she's about a 7.
Yeah.
So my thing is, are we setting unrealistic expectations? Like that's like the old adage. If you see, so say Jorel. Every time I see Jorel, he's with a bad joint, dog. Like this head to toe, it's bad. And he come out with an average joint, is like, oh, is the scale kind of like lopsided at that point?
No, that means he shows diversity. No, he just the scale doesn't change.
I will say this, dog. If you say that, I know dudes be like, yo, every chick I ever messed with was bad. Stop the cap. That's cap.
It's a lot.
Cause I got a whole lot like, dog, every chick I ever messed with, it's bad, son. You gotta be at least a 9 or a 10, all right, daddy? Like every chick I had was a bad. I'm like, son, that's not realistic, bro.
Yeah, everybody has a couple duds in there, dog. Everybody has a couple duds. Everybody has a couple.
Yeah, me and Jorel, we had some duds in middle school, dog.
Hey. Wonder if you are the dub to a chick?
That's a good question.
Like, hey,
Probably are.
Yeah, we definitely all had our fair share of being a dud to a chick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I'm cool.
That's fine? Are y'all sure?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't care.
I personally don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's take it a step further then. Have there ever been a time where you knew that, like you're cognizant of it, like a chick told you, or it was like a one hit, like she hit you and quit you type thing?
Everybody looking around.
I probably dealt with all of those. I'm pretty sure I dealt with all. I'm pretty sure I've dealt with both of those scenarios. I can't really I'm trying to recall, but I'm pretty sure.
Jorel know my story, dog. And Cache, she was on a podcast a few months back. So few years ago, dog, I'm at A&M.
She dubbed you. She dubbed you, and you brought her on the pod.
No.
His homegirl was with him when that situation occurred.
So, dog.
Oh.
No, she don't get invited on the spot. So I'm at A&M, right? And dog, like I was pursuing her for like at least a good 4 months. Like every weekend, take her out on dates, and whatever the situation may be. So I'm taking out to dinners, movie dates, we hanging out after class on campus. And then come to find out, dog, like every time I would take her on a date, Cache had a male roommate, and like he was knocking her down, dog, every night, like eating we order takeout. He eating the food that I bought her, dog, all types of stuff, dog.
You going outside, Jarvis? You going outside, Jarvis? Don't let that happen again.
So, but to keep it G, you win some, you lose some. I've been on the other end of that.
Yeah.
So my thing is, if you take your W, you gotta take your L. Like when
most definitely.
No, nobody's undefeated. Everybody takes losses.
Yeah, the game. But listen, I feel like Ace Boogie. Wasn't it? Who was it? Ace? I love the game.
Yeah, I love the game. So, that's Mitch. That's Mitch. That wasn't Ace.
Yeah, Money Mitch. Yeah,
I love the game. I love the hustle.
I love the game. So sometimes you just gotta take your lump. Yeah, but the game don't love me, and I do know that.
The game still loves you, B. They need you, B. All right, man.
But hey, let's be clear. I want to get out of it one day. I really, really do.
The game don't love you, dog.
Yeah, the game don't love me. Yeah, but the ladies don't love me neither. So now I'm stuck at a crossroads.
Talk to me, Brando. Talk to me.
So it seems like the game loves me more than the actual ladies. It seems like the game loves me more, but I know that's a disguise. I know everything that glitters ain't gold, but that should be glitter. What?
No, I'm not gonna let you get that off on the podcast. I'm not gonna let you get that big ass cap off on this podcast, dog.
What? What I say?
The girls don't love me. Say I want to get out the game. The game don't love me. You love the game, dog. You don't want to get out.
Yeah, you love it, Brando.
Yeah. You need to change your location though. Switch your timeline up. You playing in the wrong division.
Yeah. No, I'm in my division, man. I'm in the A. That boy said I'm in the NFC East.
Dead ass.
I will say this though, like the game don't. I don't know about y'all. Maybe it's just me, but when I say the game don't love you, like as soon as I got in a relationship, like the chicks, they might reach out like once, but after that, once they find out you're in a relationship, at least the chicks I've dealt with, like they don't try no more. It's like okay, it's you're gone, you're forgotten about, dog, which is good.
Yeah,
good.
They're making it easy for you to succumb to temptation. So yeah, like you said, that's a good thing if they're behaving that way. That's good. Yeah.
So do y'all think that you're more desirable to women when you're in a relationship as opposed to being single?
I think that might be a myth for real. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I think it depends on who your girl is.
True. That's big facts. Hey, that's big facts. That's definitely big facts.
I think it depends on who your girl is. So like if you would, if it's somebody that the girls look up to or that the girls, just, are cool with, or that's, popular amongst the ladies, or just her in her circle or her friend group, then the guy might, she might enhance his aura, for lack of better terms. So I think that can be the case. But I don't think just like, if a guy just sees if a lady sees any random guy and he has a girlfriend, that just automatically makes him more attractive to her. I don't think that happens, to be honest with you.
I think it's like a common thing, maybe back in the day, that we heard, but like that's nothing that I've experienced personally. You know what I mean? Like I haven't seen it or experienced it.
I mean, well, I've experienced it to where ladies would still get at you or let you get at them or whatever. But so I'm not gonna say it doesn't happen, but I don't think that it makes them get at you more. It's just I think some ladies just don't care, or they ignore it, or they just like, oh well. But I feel
like it happened like more when we were younger. Like I feel like everybody was more immature at that point.
Yeah.
Like at this age, I feel like most women aren't really gonna try to deal with that. At least from what I see.
Well, hey Drew, I'm gonna tell you something. Your timeline ain't like mine, because I tell you what. I'll be saying some things, boy.
So what's the oldest chick y'all date?
Shit,
Like,
me personally, I say the oldest would be 55.
Hey, he's
that's
fucking
our
with
parents' age, dog.
Yo, he is fucking with them grannies, dog. No cap.
Y'all, 55 is not that old. What's not that old? 55? Y'all tripping.
What? They got about a good another 20 years left, bro, before they're dead.
She might.
How old is Holly Berry? How old is Holly Berry?
Holly Berry's she's like 40.
No, hell nah.
Yeah,
She in her 50s, bruh.
She ain't in no fucking 50s.
Yes,
Cut
she
this fucking
is.
cap
Yes,
out.
she
Y'all
is.
capping like a
What you
motherfucker.
Well, last time y'all seen Holly Berry though.
I'm sure I would still want her.
She's 54.
Thank you. And she's not the only one. And she's not the only one. Listen. I see people in the corporate world all types of times. They be 55, 53, 56, 57 looking great. That's true. I'm not tripping.
Dog, Angela Bassett is 62, dog.
57.
Hey. I like that.
But time out. Y'all cap right now. How many Holly Berrys and Angela Bassett's do y'all see walking around, dog? That's talking.
Okay, there's some.
Stop it, dog. Cut the shit.
Listen, there's some regular 55-year-olds that I would like. They don't have to be in Hollywood. Hey, Brando knocked the cobwebs off that old thing, man. I'm telling you, man.
Brando going to the church on Sundays, get a deacon, dog.
Hey, yo. If I ever saw Brando at a church, dog, as a deacon, dog, I'm immediately walking out.
I like it. Hey,
I'm like, bro, this ain't it, bro. And Brando, because I know Brando in there getting at the grannies, dog.
You better hide your aunties from Brando. You know, you better hide your aunties.
So what about this? What if like she's your sugar mama? Would you do it?
We'll have a problem with that.
Well, she's your sugar mama.
Why you say it like that, dog? Bro, my boy been living out in Utah way too damn long, dog.
Sugar mama. Your sugar mother.
Your sugar mama.
Your sugar mother.
Your sugar mother.
Sugar mother. Your sugar mother gonna have that supper ready for you.
Hey, somebody need to get this nigga some Kool-Aid, bro. No cap, bro. So this nigga come back.
Drinking that unsweetened tea.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, does that change how y'all feel? Jorel and Jarvis.
What? Oh, yeah,
the oldest I'll go is 29. My girl's 29. Shout out to you, baby. It's all about you.
Right.
Oh man, I think
when that 55-year-old lady offer you that PS5, I bet you start rethinking things, wouldn't you, Jorel?
Yo, that's real, dog.
No, not for real.
Drew just
I know you get your own PS5, but let's say she was taking you. Let's say she was taking you to things outside of what your norm is. You see what I'm saying?
Like taking you on trips and stuff.
I got my own money to do that.
Y'all acting like I'm 18.
There's some trips outside of y'all budget. Yeah, there's some trips outside of y'all budget.
You gotta be in high school, dog, or 18 years old.
It don't matter how much money you make.
What if she get you a PS5?
All y'all niggas are gonna take a free vacation. Y'all niggas is capping.
All right, listen. Hold on, hear me out. I'm not gonna cap. If I got with an older chick and she was taking me out and doing things for me, like it would be nice. Obviously, like I would be interested. You know
exactly.
And the thing is, she gonna be a good performer. She's experienced, dog. Come on,
I don't know, dog. I'm
a vet. That's a vet.
Listen,
the thing
dog.
is, I don't think I can do the 55 things because of the fact like that's close to our parents' age, like Jarvis has said. So that shit will like. I don't know. That shit will bother me.
I feel cool as hell. I feel cool as hell walking in there.
I don't know, dog. I'll be like this, dog. When I was like 18, I was talking to like a 40. She was like 38. I was like 17, 18 at the time. I think I was 17.
Damn.
So it wasn't a good experience, dog, for me. It just wasn't. It wasn't, dog. It wasn't at all. Like she was like, oh.
She doing like a bunch of old school shit.
No, she was like, just like, oh, my body aches. I can't.
No, you just weren't ready for it yet, Jarvis. Yourself weren't ready for it yet. That's all that was. You didn't know how to navigate in that area yet.
Maybe I was being too antsy. You know, as 17-year-old boys want to get straight to the point.
You got
Nigga,
warm that thing up a little bit, bro.
don't ever in your life say you was antsy, bro. Don't ever say that. Don't ever say that again, bro.
Hey, but
Also,
you speaking facts though. Like at 17, 18, you won't do it no foreplay, dog. Like
You weren't.
like you are as an adult.
It's
He's
called
right.
being horny, not antsy. This nigga said I'm antsy.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Why y'all won't do it in the foreplay?
Dog, Brando.
Not like we
shut
are now, Brando.
up. At 17, 18, dog, you got a limit. I don't know about you, but if your parents gone, you got a limited amount of time you can really get it in. You're not sitting up there like, my mom get home at such and such time. Like I got this amount of time to get it in.
I was thinking more so. By the time I got, onto campuses and things of that nature. And,
Yeah, that's different then, because you got a little bit more time. You get to do what you want. But in high school, I'm rolling with
so I'm thinking of my. I mean, yeah, but that was probably when I was in high school, maybe, yeah, man. But I was out of high school by the time I was 17, so I was just thinking by that time I was in college, or But anyways, yeah.
17
But
years
anyways,
old?
y'all guys have
Yeah,
the first couple months.
Did you go to ODU?
me too.
I was in Norfolk State, but I did live at ODU, so I was at Norfolk State and ODU back and forth.
This dude always back and forth. I was Hampton, Newport News, back and forth. ODU. Who are you, dog? Who is this guy?
Brando Rolling Stone, man. Brando Rolling Stone. That's all.
So time out of Norfolk State and ODU, who had the best parties, dog? Keep it G.
Well, me personally, I'm gonna have to give it to ODU just because it's just much more freedom. It's much more of a open campus. Just they treat you like an adult a little more over there than they do over at the Norfolk State. But hey, behold the green and gold. I love y'all. I love Norfolk State. I love ODU. I had a beautiful time at both campuses, and I got much love to you. And I'm upset that we can't go to homecoming this year.
Who had the better looking girls, ODU or Norfolk State? That's the real question.
I'm not answering that question. I would not answer that question. I think the ladies at both campuses were out of this world.
He tried. He's doing his political stuff. He's on the political game right now. I'm not mad at him.
Shout out to Norfolk State, dog. Shout out to Norfolk State. But me going to ODU, it was a big letdown, dog. Because I was thinking like ODU, perfect location. We could still go to the HBCU and hang out over there, and still do our PWI thing at ODU.
That's basically what I did.
But we probably went to Norfolk State maybe twice, Jorel.
Yeah, we didn't go over there much.
So I didn't really get that chance. We went to Hampton U more than
Yeah, I'm about to say we were in Hampton.
Oh no, wait. See, I was gonna ride with you guys, and I was gonna say, but if you got ODU, there's really not much reason to be dabbling in Norfolk State all the time. But the fact that I really went to Norfolk State, of course, I'm gonna dabble there a lot. And then my best friends are at ODU. Then I end up living on ODU campus, while I'm commuting back to Norfolk State campus. So I really, did both. And with that being said, with me experiencing both, if I'm going to ODU, I wouldn't necessarily see a reason for me to be at Norfolk State all the time. But with that being said, I definitely wouldn't see a need for me to be at Hampton University all the time.
Well, we're from Hampton, so we're more familiar with that area, and we're familiar with the people over there too. I mean, we knew people at Norfolk State, but I mean, it's Hampton.
I don't like the Hampton University campus. I don't like that campus, man. It's just gloomy. The food sucks. It looks old. They got all of this money and act like they're the most prestigious out of this. Norfolk State looks 30
That's Drew School. Don't talk about Drew School like that.
Norfolk State looks 30 times better than Hampton University right now. I'm not even exaggerating. They look like Norfolk State. Dog.
Drew, I'm disappointed in you, dog.
Why?
Because your parents are Hampton alum, dog, and you went to Hampton too for a semester.
Okay. So, what does that mean? I don't get it.
Yeah, so Jay, that's all Drew hated it too.
I was at ODU the whole time.
Drew hated it because he just wanted to be at ODU, though.
I was at ODU the whole time. So,
what did you not like about HU?
Dog, I couldn't even wear my hat in the building. I'm a grown man. Don't tell me to take my hat off. Don't do that. Don't do that no more. Come on now. We're past that. Don't do that. You got to put your feet on the floor like in the ladies' room. There's like so many rules. When you're a freshman, you can't leave campus I'm like, ain't nobody dealing with all that, man. That's not for me personally.
Speaking of, I heard a story, dog. My homeboy said he went to the club one time. You know, at a club you don't fit the dress clothes, so they said they drove like maybe like an hour to a club, and one of their homeboys didn't fit the dress code, so they left them in the car in the parking lot, and they partied all night, dog, while he was in the car.
I've been in those situations before.
You did it? You do that?
Yeah.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
Whoever can't get in, you just got to bite the bullet. Like, you take the L that night.
Or parking lot pimp.
You're not gonna stay in a parking lot by yourself for 2+ hours, dog, while your homeboys are getting in.
Man. Hey, listen, dog. You gotta get in your phone. You gotta maneuver after that, man. You gotta be. Hey, man. Hey. Back in those days, you ain't stopping the whole party. One man ain't stopping.
Back in the days, no white tees and no white tees, dog. Like none of that, dog. So boys already knew what time it was.
There was nights where I did that to myself. Nah, there was nights. Nah, Brando, were you with Conley and Mike when y'all were?
You stayed in the car the whole time?
Yo, they came up to UVA one night or one weekend, bro. I was gone.
It was a great night too,
bro. I was gone. We went to the party. I couldn't even make it out the car. I just slept in the car the whole time. They went in, partied all night. Came back to the car. I was knocked out.
Had a great night.
Took myself out the game.
Hey, I know y'all. Hey, Jarvis and Jorel.
I
know y'all remember them. Drew, you were there too, I'm sure. I know y'all remember them Nova parties, right?
The what?
What?
Nova parties at the Nova.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was like the biggest party of the year for real. Like this is about to be I think the all white. So everybody hyped about this. We hyped. You gotta have a ticket, of course. Yada yada yada. So we walking up to the party, right? Me and the boys, like everything's lit. All that we talking to the ladies, like everything is a good time. And I'm walking around with my little cup, I'm feeling good, walking around swagged out. And I had my ticket in my hand, and I was just like, talking shit. And I was like, threw my ticket to the party, just threw it on the ground, like I was disgusted with the shit, just because for no reason. This was some whatever. Threw my ticket. I got to the door. I was sick. Guess what? The rest of my friends were in the party without me, man. I had to eat it.
Why'd you throw your ticket, dog?
Why you ain't pick it up?
No, because when I threw it, I thought it was like some trash in my hand. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is this? And I just threw it in my hand, like just threw it. Threw my ticket. And shit, I was a college student. I probably paid like $20, $40 for that shit too, probably for real.
Yeah.
Threw my shit away.
And then if you don't have a ticket, you go on Facebook. Anybody got any tickets to the party?
I ain't do all that. I just chalked it up. I just chalked it up, man. I just went on and enjoyed my night, found my way back to campus, and did my own thing. But
Drew, was that the North we went to that night that we went to IHOP, dog? After the party, and the dude was by a cop. And dude yeah, I'm finna put something in the air tonight, cuz. I'm finna put something in the air tonight, guy. Yeah. Matter of fact, I got it on me right now, guy. The cops down there
yeah.
Dude. No, this dude did not realize a police officer
that's a true story, dog. We were literally coming out of IHOP, dog. He was talking mad shit.
There was a cop right behind. He's like, yeah, I'm finna put something in the air tonight, guy. Matter of fact, I got it on me right now, guy.
Yeah, the cop did look disgusted. He just looked back and was like, bro, what, like.
It be them young drunk nights, man. Niggas be wildin'. Just lose all your sense. Just lose all sense of yourself. You just be in a whole nother dimension at that point, man. I remember them days. Good times though. Had some of the times of my life, and I had some of the most scariest moments of my life as well. But I'm here to talk about them today.
Oh, Prairie View! I almost got killed at a party at Prairie View, dog. That was crazy. At a late party, they got the shooting. It was wild. But we have a pod question.
What's up?
It says, what's up, fellas? So I've been knowing my homeboy for about 10 years now. We were practically brothers. We grew up together. Over the course of time, his little annoying sister has become attractive to me. And day by day, I see that she's attracted to me as well. I think the attraction is mutual. She doesn't look too annoying anymore. And I'm thinking I should ask her on a date. What do y'all think?
Ain't worth it.
Yeah, I agree with Drew. I agree with Drew.
Too much risk.
Like now, I will say this. It depends on the brother. Like, to be honest with you, I'm not one of those brothers. But there's some brothers that might not, care. I've seen it. Some might not really care that much. But me personally, not something I would do. It's not like Drew said. It's not worth it. There's millions of other girls. I don't got to do that. It's just, sometimes you can leave something on the table. Sometimes it's better to leave stuff on the table. That's all. That's
dog. I think it's sick that somebody would get with their homeboy's sister, dog. And the only reason why I say that it also depends like how long they've known them. So like for instance, like I've known Jarvis since we were in 6th grade. So like his little sister, I've seen his little sister since she was like what, second grade?
Yeah.
So like when I see Jasmine, shout out to Jasmine by the way, and Brittany. So like when I see them, like I still see them like I still see Jasmine like when she was young. Like I don't even look at Jasmine like that.
Man, I mean, I understand that. I get that. Like, yeah, so, yeah, because you more so like when you're close like family like that, I agree with Jorel.
Yeah.
That's why it depends on how close of a friend this is.
And, the only way you can even do it is that you got to go through your homeboy. And that's an awkward conversation to have. Like, yo, I was thinking about taking your sister out. Like,
it's funny you say that, dog. It's funny you say that. I'm a product of that. Like, my uncle and my dad were homeboys.
Yeah, but they didn't grow up together, though.
Time out. They were homeboys. And then my uncle had brought my mom out with him, and my dad told my uncle verbatim, man, your sister fine as hell. I go over there and talk to her. And my uncle says, yeah, good luck. You're not her type. She don't like thugs. She don't like the type of dudes. And then look where we're at now, dog.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I was trying to say, Jorel. A lot of people don't have a problem with it. Some people might prefer that because, like, I'd rather be somebody who I know and who I consider family or that I'm already cool with than some random person. I mean, some people.
I don't disagree with you from that standpoint. My biggest thing is like kind of like what you guys said earlier, though. It's like, why risk that? Like, I would never want to be in a relationship, like, which would never happen. But I would never want to be in a relationship with Jasmine. Because that will ultimately, if something went sour, that would hurt me and Jarvis's friendship. I value me and Jarvis's friendship 10 times out of 10 over anything. Even though I love Jasmine like she's a sister.
Well, I don't think it's sour. It depends. Like I said, it depends on the brother.
But
the thing about this is though this. As I say, it does depend on the brother. If you that close to a dude, or you are at least friends enough, you're already gonna know how he's gonna feel about that before you even ask for real. So if you know he the type to be cool with it, you're probably gonna know that already. And if you know he ain't gonna be cool with it, you're probably gonna know that already. So it's best to kind of gauge on like the brother. And then if you feel that you're kind of unsure, I guess you might have to run it by it. I say if you're unsure, just leave it alone.
That's key, and it's crazy because y'all said how close you are to that friend. I think that has a lot to do with it because I know a dude. We're not that close. Like we're like. When I see him, it's love, whatever. But I saw him, like, off the random, like, last week, right? So I ran into him last week. And he said it jokingly, like, hey, is Jasmine single, dog? I'm just playing. Nah, but is she single? And he drove off. He's like a random dude. Shout out to you. He knows who he is. Shout out to him. And I was thinking to myself, like, I know he's a good dude. Now, mind you, I know my sister doesn't like him like that. But I was like, if my sister was like him like that, I know he's a good dude, and good dudes are hard to come by. Now, granted, me and him ain't tight like that, but I know he's a good dude. I know that.
So you wouldn't mind?
I wouldn't mind that.
It sounds like he's more of an associate than a friend.
Yeah, exactly. So I think there's levels to it. Like even like my pops.
Most of the time, when it's like if you that close to somebody, it's like Jorel said, you don't watch that person grow up. Now, don't get me wrong. We done seen some sitcom characters where they were child stars and grown up, and we loved them. But it's different when you like in the family,
Where the hell are you going with this, dog?
No, I'm saying because like
Raven Simone,
the girl from
talking about Rudy.
No, not Rudy, but yeah, she's an older example of that. Yes, but like from My Wife and Kids.
My Wife and Kids, Katie.
Yeah, Katie and Bernie Mac show.
I don't care. Parker
You don't care
McKenna
about
looks good. She looked good. When I look at her, I don't look at Katie.
That's what I'm trying. You don't like Katie?
I said I don't even. When I see Parker, that's a real name.
Yeah,
I don't even look. I don't even think of Katie.
Exactly, and that's how sometimes people probably feel about your little sister. Is all I'm saying. Unfortunately, but listen, if they're well above age, what can you really do? At the end of the day, they're grown. A lot of times, it's like you can just be mad.
Like Jorel, you're straining your relationship. I had a situation come up with some guys I'm cool with. Like I consider these guys like family, and I consider their sister like he said, like their little annoying sister, and she told me she's had feelings for me since we were kids.
Somebody else's little sister?
Yeah, and she's a very attractive young lady. She's a very attractive woman. But for me, it's like once, I don't know if it's something on my mind, but once I consider you like a little sister.
Family. That's it.
I can't. I can't even like, I can't take it there personally. Like once I draw that line, it's like mentally I can't do it. Even if her brothers like at this point, it wasn't even like about her brothers at that point. Like what was they think?
Yeah, that's how I feel about I feel that me and your relationship is like this, and I ain't trying to take it there.
Yeah,
that makes sense. It ain't even about it. Sometimes, I get that. It ain't even about him. No, I feel it. Yeah, man. This is what I always stick by, man. Like, if you're a regular girl getter, you can afford to, just leave something on the table sometimes. Regular girl getters do that sometimes. Just leave something.
Wait a minute now. Since you said that, has anybody on this podcast got their homeboy sister?
Got at them?
Obviously, I haven't. Y'all too?
No.
True? You look like your ass lying. Brando, you like your ass lying?
No. No.
It depends on what you consider my homeboy. To be honest, it depends. I've done maybe associates. Yes, associates.
Well, that don't count then. I mean, like your homeboys, just your solid homeboys.
I inadvertently did one time. I don't know if you should edit this out or not, but it was an inadvertent type thing. So I didn't know it's a sister.
Inadvertent.
You didn't know it was a sister.
If it's your homeboy, then how you not know he got a sister?
Yeah, that's
like this.
That means so that's not your. There's an associate then, Jarvis.
We were friends. We were friends, but he never like really mentioned. But it was kind of like when we was first. It was before we became like cool. We were cool, but his sister went to HU. I didn't know, and like after it went down, she was like, "Yeah, my brother go to ODU." I'm like, "Who's your brother?" Such and such. I was like, "Oh, dang."
Yeah, I mean, you didn't know. That wasn't really a friend.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've done it with people I may have dapped up or associates or
dapped up.
Some people I may not have liked. It was one guy. Like to throw shots at the Brando. Sometimes I didn't particularly like him, and so I did it with his sister, and I took a little bit of joy in that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I took a little,
Hey, Brando, let me ask you a question, bro, because Jarvis is wilding right now. Bro, let me ask you a question, bro.
Yes, sir.
So would you ever not get at a girl just because you dapped the dude up? Like, so just because you dap somebody up and like say that you see an attractive woman, just because you dap them up, would you not get at a girl?
I mean, if I consider you a friend, I wouldn't do it.
But like, it's not even a friend. This is associate. This is somebody like you went to high school with, and you dapped him up, and you just like, oh, I can't get at her because I dapped him up. Would you ever do that? Like, you would get at a girl? You would still get at her, right? Just everybody. We dap random niggas up all the time.
A lot of times I don't even be knowing that's like their girl. I don't be knowing everybody's affiliations all the time either. But you say knowingly would I do it though? It depends on the guy. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people that I dap up where I would do it. But there's a select few where I probably like, nah.
But you're not cool with him though. You're not cool with him.
If I'm not cool with you, then yeah. I mean, it depends on the guy. It depends. It depends on who it is.
So back to the dude that's throwing shots at you, dog. So the dude was throwing shots at you, and you like, was it his sister or was it his girlfriend, dog?
His sister.
He said, I did it with his sister.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Hey, Zach.
I did it. I ain't heard that in a while, dog. That's like the wild. I did the wild thing with his sister.
We did it.
Knock some boots.
We did it.
Not the
So,
cowboys out there.
What do y'all?
Who would y'all rather have? Who would y'all rather have? The 55-year-old lady or the associate's younger sister?
Associate younger sister.
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially if I don't. Well, you said associate, but the thing is, if you don't rock with them, like in your situation, if you don't rock with them, of course you're gonna try to get their sister. That's
I ain't even for real. I didn't try to get her. She kind of came after me, but I took joy in that. You know what I mean?
You enjoyed it?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, and, yeah. Yeah. No, like, yeah. You know, you don't, hey, you might not like me that much, but she do. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got a lot of bad shit to say about me, but she speaks nothing but high things about the Brando, you know?
Did you ever let him know?
No, I'm gonna let you know. I know. So every time you talk shit to me, I know that.
Why don't you just tell him? Why don't you just tell him?
For what? I'm not gonna do that. Because I don't kiss and tell, Drew. I'm not gonna do that. Then that's her business. I'm not gonna.
You gotta fight at that point, dog.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
That's what happened to with Jalen Ramsey and Homeboy this weekend.
Golden Tate.
Yeah, Golden Tate.
Yeah, but see, I heard about that story a long time ago. And he said when they see each other, you know. But again, that's a slippery slope because, you know, people do want to look out for their brothers and sisters and, you know, loved ones when it comes into relationships. But my thing is like this. If you're not being physically harmed, I think your family should stay out of it. I really, really believe that. Like, you don't know who's right and who's wrong in these situations. Like,
so do y'all think it's grimy how, like, niggas be talking to Doc Rivers' daughter, like, before?
What do you mean?
How Paul George did?
Yeah, and then Seth Curry married her.
Yeah. What about it?
So what?
I'm saying, but how do y'all think he feels? Like,
how does who feel?
Doc Rivers.
He's a basketball player.
He's a dad.
I know, but like all these niggas.
How does Austin Rivers feel?
No, I mean, both of them.
What do you mean? She's a grown woman, Drew. Like she's gonna date men. I mean,
but do you think they bring it up on the court? Like talking shit?
You can't be. No, because I think Doc Rivers got too much respect around the league for him.
What about Austin?
Nah, they got too much respect for Doc for them to be disrespectful.
Nah, I don't know. People like KG, dog, be talking that shit, dog.
Yeah, but KG might be the only one, but that's Doc man. KG,
when KG was in the league, he was talking about eating Honey Nut Cheerios with Melo's wife.
He was ducking that Melo smoke after.
Oh, you said Lala Anthony tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios?
Yeah, allegedly, that's what you said.
Bro, he was wilding, bro.
Allegedly, that's what he said.
No, this has been a very interesting episode. So,
yes.
While we're on subject, what do y'all consider like wifey material? There's been plenty of times where there's been plenty of times where I've talked to a chick, we're vibing and everything's good. And at some point, it's like, you know, as a guy, like I lose interest. And like a woman straight up asked me one time, like she had tears in her eyes. She was like, "How?" Like she's a very beautiful woman, and she said, "I don't understand why, guys never pick me. Why am I always the one like that's not picked?" And like crying, like what is wrong? Is something wrong with me? So for
she just ain't find. She ain't find no one for her yet. That's all that is.
I think it's someone for everyone.
Yeah, she can't cry about that. I mean, it happens, you know. We all got to deal with rejection. You know, I think ladies have a hard time with that sometimes, you know. They don't realize the amount of rejection that men have to deal with on a daily basis or throughout our lives, you know, and they get a little bit of dose of it. It just rocks the whole world. You know, it rocks the world. You see it. And, but I'm not saying that ladies can't handle rejection. I'm not, you know, I don't like to, you know, a lot of times I've been hearing that I'm, what they say I was doing, generalizing folks. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do that, but I'm just saying from what I see that, you know, the ladies don't do too well with rejection. You know, some get angry, some lash out, some get sad, and some get depressed. You know, like me, I get rejected all the time. You know, I get rejected.
Yeah, I think it just depends on the person's personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
because like some people can deal with rejection well, and then some people just don't give a shit, and they'll just keep rolling with the punches and go to the next.
Exactly.
That's me.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
That's Jarvis. I give Jarvis that. Jarvis will take a no and then see something else. Well, back in the day, not anymore, but back in the day, he'll take the no and he'll go try to go find the dub somewhere else.
And
I was
I was the opposite after the first no. I'm out. Get me out the game, coach.
Yeah, but no, but you go into another. So you don't. I'm not saying you keep going pursuing that same lady. I'm just saying you don't get discouraged. I
do.
Yeah, Drew does.
You get discouraged with that one lady or ladies in general?
Nah, I'm done for the day. Done for the night.
Yeah, back in the day.
For the night.
Yeah, sub me out. I'm like the shooter. You gotta see the one go in. If you see the first one go in, it's going crazy. But if the first one's a brick off the backboard, I'm done.
Because the way Drew sees it, you playing with house money at that point. You already got one number. It's like at this point, I'm in the game.
I'm good.
My thing is like I'll honestly rather like take the first no, to be honest with you. Like that gets me like going, oh, I got rejected first. Okay, now I'm competitive now. Okay, now I really got to go for it now, as opposed to like I get the first yes. Okay, either way it goes, it's getting warmed up.
That's how I would. Well, I'm more so I was streaky. If I got the no, like it, and if it was like a night where I really didn't feel like doing it, then I'd be like, all right, like whatever, like I ain't getting no numbers. But if I get a no, and then like I feel like that, like all right, I want to start getting me some dubs. Then like I was a streaky shooter.
Yo, me, you, shout out to Troy. Me, you, and Troy, dog. That was a good.
Good time, dog. Good times.
Jarvis was Jr.
I would say I was Jr.
Nah, Jarvis would be green light at all times. Just
oh, green light. Oh, yeah.
Pull up from anywhere.
No, that was cool. I remember one time we were at South Padre Island, dog, and we just got like on a strip. We still riding, dog. Cool's like, stop the car. And we just got in town. This dude like ran out the car and was like getting numbers on the strip, dog. We ain't even parked the car yet, dog. Like, out the coop. But yeah, so for the ladies that there's someone for everyone, and I feel like a lot of women get caught up on what I need to do to be wifey material. And I feel like if a guy, you can be wife material all you want, but if the guy doesn't treasure you, then it's not gonna work out.
Yeah. You can't
appreciate it.
Yeah, you can't.
But I think everybody defines wifey material differently too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like some people value loyalty, some people value transparency, some people value communication, some people value, speaking their particular love language, like tangible gifts or, what quality time or whatever. So it just depends on the situation and the person.
How do you measure loyalty? How do you know someone's loyal until they're put in a position to be loyal?
You don't. You don't know.
That's having faith in the situation.
Yeah. You just don't. Yeah. You don't know. You don't know. And that's
the part I hate. But that's the part I hate about relationships, dog.
Yeah.
Depend on someone else.
Yeah, because like we talked about this like a couple podcasts like later. It's like have my heart, kind of like what Brando said. He said that like a couple podcasts ago. He's like, you got my heart, and like when you intentionally do something to like hurt me, like when you knew how I felt about you, like that shit, like it's fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Hey, that's why Hov said, hey, what did Hov say? Love her with your mind and not with your heart. That's what Hov said.
He's not saying that right now, dog. He gave Beyonce all of his heart.
Yeah.
Funny how times change, man. Funny how times change.
Just listen to Big Pimp in comparison to like
444.
444. You know what I'm saying? Like it's life. You see things different. You experience new things. I think me having daughters, like for real, like me having like daughters, put shit in perspective for me. But so moving on, dog. So Kanye, we came on the pod a couple weeks ago. Kanye was talking that shit. Kanye was saying how all artists should get their masters and this, that, and the third. That the industry is shady and he's on a fight for everyone to get their masters. He has an artist. His name is Big Sean. Now, this is a rumor, but from what Charlamagne said on the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne said that Big Sean, Kanye allegedly owes Big Sean $3 million. And allegedly, he refused to give Big Sean his masters back.
When was this?
They said it was recent.
How do we know the validity of these accusations?
It's Charlamagne. I think Charlamagne is a trusted source.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
let's say hypothetically,
yeah,
let's say this is true.
If it's true, I mean, ain't Kanye like the richest rapper right now? He a billionaire now.
Yeah.
Get a man his $3 million and move on, man. Get a man if you owe the man $3 million, get a man his $3 million and be done with it. I don't know if Kanye's doing that. That makes no sense to me, Kanye. Get a man his $3 million. Man, that's my take on that. If all of this is true.
Yeah, if it was recent, I mean, it's hypocritical. I mean, it's clearly.
Yeah, it makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. But Kanye's done stuff that doesn't make sense before, so it won't be the first time. But I don't know. Get a man his $3 million. Hey, always pay what you owe. Always pay what you owe. You know, be a man of your word. You know, stick to your guns. You know, and then that's honor. Just called being honorable and having, being a man. You know, standing on your word. So if Kanye owed a man $3 million, get a man his $3 million. You got billions. Don't be selfish. You know, make a new 700. You be back. You get your $3 million back in a week. Get a man his $3 million.
That's a drop in the bucket, dog. And I don't like to count other men's pockets, but I feel like it has to do more than the $3 million. I think it has to do. There's a little bit more information that we're not seeing from this.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know about this to really. Yeah, exactly. I just don't know the real story. But if it's as simple as he really owes Big Sean $3 million, if he owns $3 million, then my take is get a man his $3 million.
I mean, I do think like it's super important to recognize that if he does owe him the $3 million and he won't give Big Sean his rights to his own masters, like that's fucked up. You know what I mean? Because he just literally tweeted about this 2 weeks ago. Like he was just tweeting and advocating for artists to be able to have the rights to their own masters and stuff like that. So, like that'd be a shitty business move on Kanye's part.
Yeah, but during that rant that you're talking about, he said that. He said all my good artists' music will get their masters, and then Big Sean retweeted it saying, "Yeah, please, because I need it." So, like I said,
so that means it has to have some type of validity to it, then.
I mean, but he said he wanted his masters. He ain't saying nothing about being owed $3 million.
But think about it. Big Sean rarely speaks publicly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not denying. I'm just saying I don't know because Big Sean never said that. All we know is Charlamagne said it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But if it's true, then Kanye should pay Big Sean, and Big Sean was a good asset to the good music team. He made his contributions. He deserves his $3 million. So give it to him.
Is Big Sean the best artist?
Hey, let me say something. Speaking of Big Sean, if I'm Big Sean, I mean, if Kanye don't give me my $3 million, I'll get over it because I'm gonna go home and lay with Gene and Nico tonight, and then that'd be that. That'd be in the
Say Gina? You say Gina Eco?
Janae.
Huh? What's her name? Janae?
Gina Eco.
Well, Janae and Nico, I like her. I like her a lot. Hey, if I get, what's her name? How do you say it?
Janae
Aiko.
Janae Aiko. I'd rather have Janae Aiko than my $3 million from Kanye.
Naiko.
I like her.
Now she's African, dog.
I like her. I like good. What's her name? Janae. I like Janae. I've been thinking her name is Jean for the past 10 years.
Bro.
Why has nobody corrected me? I've always had a crush on her. I've loved this girl for 10 years and didn't even know her name.
I don't know her name though, dog.
I don't listen to singing. So
I don't listen to singing.
I don't listen to singing. That's wild, bro. I don't listen to singing.
I don't listen to my singing. Speaking of which, y'all boy dropped that. He dropped the red album, then he had the blue one. They said Bryson Tiller ain't wait 5 years so he can turn his head. He dropped that mid album on it. And then he dropped that mid album on you boys. He's still over there dirty macking on y'all.
Here, go Brando, but go ahead and say your line, dog. Go ahead and say your line.
I want to do that to you. You know it, true.
Down was the mid.
Yeah, I heard that.
There was some
It was
mid.
a mid, wasn't it?
I thought it was good.
I thought it was good too.
Last night was a dream, right?
I would never do that to you. Ooh, come on, man. I can do that. I think that's just starting to get stuck in my head. I might have to go drop that. Brando Tiller coming soon. You know?
So do y'all think that Big
No.
Sean is the biggest the best artist under that Kanye has signed?
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. No.
Yeah, he is.
No, you got Pusha T. You got 2 Chainz. You got Pusha T, 2 Chainz.
I thought 2
Nobody
Chainz
else
was just
is
affiliated.
Good music. Yeah, I'm about to
I thought
say
he was just affiliated with them.
Yeah, he's not on good music.
He was a signee at one point. I consider him a part of that family. I
Common.
consider him a part of it. He was on every song on the album. He rapped good. He talked good music. He was a part of good music. He was a part of that run.
There was
I think
people on good music though.
He's
had the best.
They have a pretty big roster.
Brando, you moving slow.
What do you
dog.
mean? Tiana Taylor.
Oh, there he is. You're back.
He's had the best. He's had the
No,
best
that's
career.
crazy.
Artists. It was Pusha T, Big Sean, and Tiana Taylor. That's the only 3 I know.
Saha.
Common.
Saha is not really
Common.
an artist. Well, he's an artist, but he does a lot of ghostwriting now.
Don't disrespect
Common
Common
sense.
either. Don't disrespect Common.
I don't
Common
like
hasn't-
Common.
Common hasn't dropped anything worth
Common-
talking about, dog, in a very long time. You know that, John.
Hey,
Let's not do that.
Common Sense might be the most overrated rapper. I hate Common Sense.
Dog.
I hate when he narrates stuff. I hate his positivity. I hate everything about him. And he's a fraud. I hate his Drake. I hate.
Bruh.
I don't like
When
Common.
when he did the All-Star intros, bro, that shit was
Oh
Yeah,
my
that shit was
driving down
terrible.
the lane. His name LeBron James.
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
I didn't watch that, but I know Common made Like Water for Chocolate. He made B. Those are 2 classics. Fine and Fever's a classic.
Classic mid.
No.
You don't like J Dilla projects? J Dilla beats?
What's that got to do with Common?
Like Water for Chocolate was produced by J Dilla. What are you talking about?
What does that have to do with Common?
That's a classic album.
What
do
does
you
the
mean?
producer have to do with the artist?
He produced every beat on the album. It's a classic record.
I still don't get it.
What do you mean you don't get it? Every beat was
Okay.
fire. The songs, everything, like lyrically was fire. The production was fire. Like it's known to be a classic.
It might be known as a classic, but I think
I just don't get what the producer has to do with the artist. The beats could be great. That doesn't mean the songs are good.
But I mean, it's common. Like Water for Chocolate is classic, dog. Shut up. This you act like we talking about like this a random like nigga that a random dude down the street is rapping, dog.
Before my
Knock it
time.
off.
I mean, listen, the
Before
people
my
that
time.
think
You like B?
the people that think that
The common what's the joint I like? What's the joint with like Kanye on it? With like the
food. I walked in the crib.
it's like the weird beats. What the fuck? What's the
He's talking
album?
about the shit. No, you
Oh,
talking
that electromagnetic.
He's talking the one with Pharrell. The one that Pharrell did.
Universal
That
Mind
was
Control?
like,
Oh,
yeah.
I love the album. Love the album.
That album is trash.
That's my favorite Common album.
No, that album is super trash. That album is
Dog,
ass,
bro.
dog.
That's it. That was the one that like.
No, that's that's the only Common album I like. What the fuck? Hey man, to each his own.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
That's crazy how music work.
No, I love some of those tracks. What's the name of the song, bruh?
That
song?
album is some ass.
No, man, I'm not looking for that. No, man, move on, man. Yo, we talked about common sense way too long in this podcast. I never want to spend another minute of talking about common sense for as long as I'm recording on the Off Work podcast. Get common sense out of here. Listen, Nas is 30 times. I hate common.
Why you keep calling them common sense, dog?
That's his name.
It's common.
No, it's common sense.
That's-
which
that's
I
just-
think he lacks. Because he keeps dropping his bullshit.
Dog, what's Common did to you, dog, to make you think he has no common sense?
Where do I begin? First of all, I hate the Koofies. I hate his voice. I hate him as an actor. I don't like him as a rapper. He bores me to death. I'm sick of his fake positivity. I don't like positivity. No, I don't want to see rappers doing positivity.
What about we got that Drake, dog? What you call Drake and Canada Dry? You like that?
Drake won that battle. Drake won that battle. I don't know how he got Serena. Serena, don't go with a cornball like that no more. I know that you're married, and I know that you moved on from him, but don't stay away from common sense. Look at that. That's Common best song to Drew. So he tries. Fuck common sense.
That joint is tough. Universal Mind Control.
I take that back. No disrespect.
Best Common album.
No disrespect. Common's a real gangster on the low. Common is a real gangster on the low.
I heard he slapped someone in North Carolina during a show.
He probably did. I don't put it past him.
Let's get to the rap brackets.
Let's get to the rap brackets. Hey, I saw something today that made me mad all over again about 2015. How does Future have 5 classic albums in 1 year and get disrespected like that? I just don't get it.
Who disrespected him?
Jarvis and Jorel.
I like Future. I like Future.
You like Dirty
Sprite. Doesn't listen to Future. I like Future.
You like Dirty Sprite too. You don't like Future. You like Dirty Sprite too.
No, I like Future. I do like Future.
So you want to come in here and give common sense flowers, but not the man who dropped 5 classics in 1 year, and he can't even get a victory in the rap bracket. That ain't his best. Who won 2015? Please tell me.
I'll put like this, dog. You know what, fellas? I'll take it back, man. I love Future, dog. Jarrell put me onto that, dog. That's a Future Uncle Murder, dog. That I listened to that joint. I was like, I may be sleeping on Future, dog. I may be.
Oh, you don't say.
Bruh, I like Future. I don't like how y'all are saying I don't like Future. That's crazy.
I apologize, Jerome.
That's my guy.
I think my energy should have been directed a little bit more towards Jarvis. But I just don't like it. He comes in with his knives. He comes in talking about common sense. He gives these backpack rappers. He acts like they're just so head and the shoulders above. No, man, I don't hear that. Future ain't just dropped 5. They didn't drop 5 classics. 5 classics 1 year. Period.
Jarvis, you do need to get more in tune with like today's rap, though. On some G shit, dog. We about to get into a big reason why. No,
we about to get into a big.
I rock with the young. I rock with 5D.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I fuck with Pac-Man. Y'all listen to Pac-Man. Pac-Man, Fabio, Lil TJ. Like I rock with the youngest. I don't know what you're talking about, dog. We
about to show you why.
Let's get to the bracket. Let's get to the bracket.
Corday. I'm looking at my stuff right now. Kane.
Hey, Drew.
Polo G. I'm looking at my Polo G. I listen to Polo G. Is he not young?
Hey, Polo G is like that.
So what are we talking about? It's got.
Send me a bracket.
Because I don't listen to young boys that y'all listen to.
Okay.
No, I think no. I'm not gonna let y'all spew this nonsense. I'm looking at my list right now. I was named like 5 young.
I didn't say the young boys. I said today's rap.
That is today's rap. Polo G's not today's rap.
Last bracket, you hadn't listened to a whole Migos project. 2 Migos projects. Didn't even hear them. Early Future projects. Didn't even hear them.
Not for me. I be on a different vibe, dog. I'm sorry. I don't let the media dictate what I listen to, dog. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah, but you haven't heard it.
It's not my vibe.
You haven't even heard the album.
It's not my vibe. That's like me saying I don't like asparagus. Am I gonna go to the grocery store and buy asparagus? No.
You've tried it before, haven't you?
Yeah, and I listened to it before. I didn't like the artist.
All right.
Fair enough, Jarvis.
That's like me asking Brando, like you gotta listen to that Most Def project, dog. You gotta listen to that.
It ain't happening.
Ain't gonna do it.
I won't. And the
I
thing
think
is,
there's a difference.
there's a little difference. There's a little difference, though.
I'm not gonna go back and listen to a '90s album.
Had y'all-
But then he said if most Def dropped
Jarvis is
albums today,
overwhelmed, dog. Jarvis is overwhelmed. Jarvis is overwhelmed like
Hey,
fuck
right now,
now.
dog, look. Who's this I got in my album list?
is that Offset?
Told y'all.
Bro, that album was like 3 years old.
Hey,
No,
I
because
got
y'all
it
trying to say no, because that's the point I'm trying to make. Brando said that I don't like Migos. I have Migos solo projects in my album in my phone.
That's like the whack when Migos got like this when they started.
They whack now. They fell off.
Yeah, when you started listening to them, that's the thing.
They dropped a classic. The Culture's a classic. That's when I started listening. I don't get it.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Let's go to the
Exactly.
bracket.
Exactly. I'm tired. Y'all boys, exactly. I'm tired of the disrespect. Tired of it.
Nigga, Drew don't know what to say now.
I'm tired of these young boys, dog. Go ahead. I'm tired of these Newport News. The Newport News double team.
Young boy.
All right, Drew. Come on.
You need the bracket, Brando. You got it right.
Now send it to me on this one. This phone. This one.
The trap phone.
I suppose.
All right. So y'all pretty much,
7018.
y'all pretty much
Seven-
know. Go ahead.
No, I was talking to Drew which number to send it to. But no, go
So
ahead.
what we doing? We go honorable mentions. Get it out the way.
Go ahead.
All right. So 2016, Schoolboy Q. Can't even talk.
Oh, Paul. Schoolboy cute. Schoolboy cute.
Schoolboy Q. Blank face. Sorry, Brando. Young Thug Jeffrey didn't make the
Oh,
cut.
hell no. No, we're not doing that. No.
Here we go.
No,
Here we
no.
go
I
again.
refuse
Here we
to
go
do that.
again.
I refuse to do that. No, we're not. No.
Brando.
No. No. Oh,
We
my-
went through this last week. I sent you the bracket. Why don't you look at the information I sent you, dog?
They
I don't
argue
understand.
every day, man.
Why do you need me to tell you that Jeffrey should not be an honorable mention? You
I
don't
didn't
need
like
me to tell you that.
I didn't like Jeffrey that much.
All right, man.
But look-
I gotta see this.
Brando, I sent
What?
you the information. you didn't check your phone. I don't get it. I gave you an
I don't-
opportunity.
I don't remember.
I'm a little
this. Go
mad,
ahead.
Drew.
What?
I'm a little mad, dog.
No.
Right.
Fuck y'all. Fuck all y'all. Anyway,
Y'all
didn't
have
say anything.
Common Black America again is not in this list.
Who?
You mean no, Drew. Hold on, time out. Drew, you mean fuck Brando and Jarvis? Because I'm good with the list.
anyway,
Time out. And we from Hampton. You didn't put Big Baby Drum's album as an honorable mention at least? That's the first.
Yeah,
No. That's the first rapper.
he's not a rapper.
No. We from the 7-5. That's the first rapper to come from our area.
He's not a rapper. That's why I didn't put him.
That's a rap
He's not a
album.
rapper. He's not a rapper.
But
It's
he's like
called a
everyone
rap-
else. He's a
He's not a
tweener.
rapper. He's not. Excuse me?
He's a tweener. Most
I can put it on.
rappers nowadays sing and rap.
Don't call a grown
I
ass
can
man a tweener. Don't call a grown ass man that.
Is
It doesn't sound good.
That's what it is. Well, what a hybrid. Is that better for you?
Yeah, I agree with Jarvis. I agree.
I
with
just
Jarvis.
wouldn't consider him a rapper. I wouldn't consider him a rapper. Anyway,
It's-
No.
Drew,
Anyway,
wait a minute.
Big Baby
We call
Drum.
If me and you gonna say Post Malone is a hip hop artist,
Thank you.
I said,
Drum
but
is-
I said he's not. That's what I'm saying.
who
I
said
said
he
he's
was?
not.
'Cause I said he was.
I'll put it like
Anyways,
this.
moving on.
Honorable.
moving on with your project on this.
No. Honorable mention. Hampton. HBT. The first rapper, singer to make it out of this Hampton City. 757 stand up. Big Baby Drum. Let's get it. Hampton, baby. I'm tired of the disrespect, dog. Hampton.
Like, that's how
We were
boys
talking
feeling
about
tonight.
Shout out the draw.
Shout out, Drum.
Shout out
Shout
to
out
Big
to
Baby
John.
Drum.
No bullshit.
In other news,
If we don't cut for our own city, no one else is. If this was an
Okay.
Atlanta podcast, they would have that album in the bracket. This is 757 podcast, dog. But go ahead.
can I continue?
Yeah. I get a little passionate about my city, man.
My city. YG YG still brazy. Ray Shrimmer, Shrimp Life 2. 2 Chainz, Collie Grove. DJ Khaled, Major Key, and Uzi, Perfect Love Tape.
Trap or Die 3.
Those are honorable mentions?
Yeah.
Yo, let me see what's on this bracket. Man. Come on.
To me, in my opinion, these albums were good enough for us to do 16.
So hey, look. So put it this way, Brando. A future album is up here. We'll discuss it.
But Major Key is not.
I like Major Key
as an honorable mention. That's crazy.
I don't like any DJ Khaled albums.
Me neither.
I don't think he has one good album. This is me.
Let's go to the brackets. Let's get to the brackets. I got to see what's on this list.
All right, first up.
Get it.
First up.
We have Kanye West, Life of Pablo versus For Your Eyes Only. I feel like this, my opinion, this should have been the championship. To me, these are the 2 best albums on the list.
For Your Eyes Only?
I love For Your Eyes Only. Don't do that.
That's because you got daughters. It's because you have daughters.
I love that album. I love that album.
No.
I feel like that album is super underrated. A lot of people say it's boring. The album is
it's rated where it needs to be.
I mean, I agree with Jarvis. I do like that album, but I do think Life of Pablo is better than that album.
I'm going Life of Pablo.
For Your Eyes Only is a snooze fest.
That's wild.
I want to fall close.
No, okay. We're not doing.
Saying. The album's not good to me.
It's great. I would say it's great, but
I have 2 songs from that album. That's it.
Bill Mentality, She's Mine Part 1. She's Mine Part 2.
Ain't do nothing for me.
It's because we got kids, Jarvis. That's what it is.
She's Mine Part 2, like
kids.
Literally.
Sure.
When I listened to She's Mine Part 2, like it literally brought me to tears. Like just thinking about the birth there and seeing my daughter born.
Yeah, there's some daughter songs that brought me to tears. You know what brought me to tears? Eminem, Haley song. That's one of those that got to me. Y'all know about that on the Eminem show? Great song. Go look it up.
Eminem.
The one he's singing? Daddy loves you, little girl. And one day, Daddy. Shut up, Eminem.
Don't do that to Marshall. Don't do that to Marshall. Y'all come here talking about common sense. Y'all come here talking about common sense and Fishwater albums and Chocolate and B. Don't come here talking disrespecting Eminem, one of the top 5 on a Mount Rushmore of rap.
Top 5
whether you like it. He's on the Mount
Rushmore of rap.
Eminem?
Yes, Marshall Mathers, easily. There's no question about that. It may not be one of your favorites, but you can't deny that. Listen.
Eminem has more whack albums than good albums at this point.
So do a lot of people. He's still on the Mount Rushmore of rap. There's no way around it.
I'll put like I love Eminem, but he hasn't dropped any heat
ever
since Eminem show. But I give him Recovery. I like Recovery. I roll with Recovery.
It depends on who you ask, man. A lot of people think he has dropped heat. I don't know. But moving on, what's the next albums, man? Because I'm really pissed off. What's the next albums?
Brando, will you actually look at the information for once? You should be pissed off at yourself, nigga.
Why do I have to look at it for y'all not to keep disrespecting people and putting one of the better albums of the year?
All right, so let's get to it then. Views versus Coloring Book. Who be rolling with?
I'm going with
Views, Drake's album Views versus Coloring Book.
I'm going
Views.
I thought Coloring Book was super overrated.
Overrated.
Chance might have the biggest fall off, like maybe ever.
Him and YG.
Nah, Chance was bigger than YG.
Yeah, he was. But
Chance was supposed to be the
start.
Chance was supposed to be next up, though. He was supposed to take over rap.
He's too. You know what? He act like common sense too much. That's his problem. It's when them Chicago niggas want to be. It's when them Chicago niggas want to be positive. Chicago and positivity don't go hand in hand.
Damn.
You can't be from Chicago and you're trying to sell positivity. You know.
Hey, Loft, my boy Loft, he's from the Chi. He's a big listener. I'm sorry, Loft. I'm sorry for this man's ignorance.
I mean, no disrespect to Chi-Town. We just want to hear common sense and Chance the Rapper. We'd rather hear from the Glow Boys or Kanye. Or maybe
isn't Rhapsody from Chicago?
I like Rhapsody.
She's from Chicago?
She's good. I don't know where she's from. I thought she was from Cali or something. I don't know where she's from.
I know the other girl that J. Cole was beefing with, No Name, she's from Chicago, right?
She's not a rapper.
Yes, she is.
Well, she ain't no rapper. Right.
Released a whole diss track on him, dog.
I know. Yeah, she just did that. Like, she took her time out. It's not what she does. Like, she just took her time out to do that shit. Seriously.
We're all going with Views. I think Views was super underrated when it dropped. It's aged very well, I must say. I went back and listened to it like recently. It aged very well. So next up we have Birds in the Trap.
My bad. I sent you the wrong bracket, Brando.
Oh yeah.
Hold up.
No, I lied. Rhapsody's from North Carolina. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she signed to Ninth Wonder. Makes sense. So we have Birds in the Trap, Sing McKnight.
What'd you feel about that album, Jarvis? Hold on. Let me get your thoughts.
Never heard it. Snooze fest.
That's crazy.
You sound so stupid.
I want to hear a man moan in my ear for an
One
hour.
of the best songs of all time is from that album.
That's okay.
Which so happened to be on Jeffrey. We didn't seem to make the list, but Pick Up the Phone with Travis Scott, Young Thug, and Quavo. I love that song. That's a beautiful song.
That's a great song.
I'm rolling with Savage Mode.
Huh?
Over what?
Over Birds in the Trap?
Over Brian McKnight. It's Brian McKnight. Birds. What the heck is a McKnight? What is that?
Birds in the Trap. Right.
The album title is whack. The album title is whack.
The music is great. Birds in the Trap.
What's a McKnight? What's a McKnight? I don't get that.
Brian McKnight, motherfucker. You know who Brian McKnight is?
But why you say? I don't understand. Like, why name the album?
Let's. We're rolling with Travis. I think all three out of 4 is rolling.
Yeah,
with
you got outvoted, Jarvis. Don't need to talk about this.
Yeah.
All right.
Untitled and Evolve.
Your favorite rapper is on that album too. Nav
is on the album. And Bryson Tiller's on the album too.
Never heard it.
And so is Kid Cudi.
Never heard it. Have y'all heard Black America again?
Artist. Huh?
Have y'all heard Black America again? The same album that dropped this year?
By who? Common?
Common, 2016. Have you heard it?
No. We don't.
Okay then.
It's 2016.
It's not Black America again dropped in 2016.
I'm saying who's listening to Common in 2016?
A lot of people listen to that album. That one was critically acclaimed.
I didn't even heard of it.
That album has Pyramids on it. One of the best lyrical songs that dropped that year.
Niggas listen to that in the nursing home, nigga. Fuck out of here. No one else is listening to that shit.
Yeah, niggas listen to Brian Trap singing McKnight in the daycare center. Fuck out of here.
Nah, they listen to that at the biggest festivals in the world. That's what they listen to that at, Jarvis.
Exactly.
Now, Untitled
Are they
versus...
going to buy that Travis Scott McDonald?
What we got next? What's next?
Hey, when they got the common sense quarter pounder, come talk to me. When they got the common sense quarter pounder, come talk to me.
That shit gonna be bland as hell. A burger with no ketchup, no nothing on it. Just a plain ass burger.
It's gonna be a burger with no cheese and just barbecue sauce.
Hey, they getting their shit off right now. I ain't even mad at them. They getting their shit off right now.
Fuck out of here.
What's next?
Hey, his meal gonna come with chocolate milk. You know how common. This nigga come with a chocolate milk on the side, a burger, and a small fry.
I don't like this common disrespect, dog. Especially from
small fry.
Especially from cats that haven't even heard. You haven't even heard a Common album, Brando.
Yes, we have. I know about the song with Mary J. We singing in the windows.
What Common album you listen to, Brando? What Common album? Name one Common album you listen to?
Right. You say he don't treat you right, but guess who is tonight? Now you're on a new avenue. Do what you come to do.
Bro, why is Brando like Curtis Blow, dog?
That's how common it is. That's common sense. That's what I'm trying to say. It's common sense. The way you are, my love.
What?
Walking down the street with that
like Curtis Blow, dog from the 80s is why.
Looking sad. Make a smile when you're feeling glad. Them other boys treat you bad. But I'm about to get it in my bag. When you get with Common, you won't be sad. I got the sense that'll make you happy. And you know I like my hair nappy.
I'm tired of the Common disrespect. I'm tired of it.
The way you are. My
what song is he even singing, dog? I'm confused.
We're in the window. Yes, I do it, Mary J.
bro.
I'm walking down the avenue. Yeah, everything I say is true. One day you will be my boo. All the things I do to you. You are the way.
Bruh. Dog, I know what's going. Dog, we have to do the rapper draft, dog. Cause I have to see who Jarvis. Dog, this nigga Jarvis about to have some Sugar Hill Gang and shit up there, dog. We got. I don't want to, dog. If we do the rapper draft, I don't want to hear you pick no new niggas, dog. Nothing. Don't pick no new niggas.
I'll pick Nav.
No.
Not a rapper.
You are.
Hybrid.
I mean,
Dog,
you know when it happened.
Travis Scott just made a rap list. So how is Travis Scott a rapper, but Nav isn't a rapper?
I think Nav's a rapper.
Who said Nav on a rapper?
Drill just
I
said
did.
it.
I don't think Nav is a rapper.
I don't think
He's
you
a
listened to
rapper.
a Nav album before.
I think he would classify as a rapper.
Yeah,
But yeah, come on, let's get back to the bracket.
What's next?
Too many detours. Untitled versus Evil.
Evil.
Jarvis hasn't listened to Evil.
He's never heard Evil. He's
Untitled.
never heard it.
Hey Jarvis, I know you like double entendres. Evil. Love spelled backwards.
Backward. Yeah, it's Future's album.
That's what I'm going with Untitled. Is that the joint with 7 rings on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 Rings is on
He
Evil.
just looked it up. He just looked it up on Apple Music. I ain't mad at you. Nah, you just got your shit off. I ain't mad at you.
They got
I'm
made
not-
back.
I'll listen to
Low
Untitled.
Life.
I like Untitled more.
With the weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Untitled Kendrick's joint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Kendrick's throwaways.
Just throwaways.
But,
I mean, they work.
Come on. I mean, you
That
lost.
was hard. Untitled's very underrated, dog.
Oh no, it's a good album, but
All those songs are supposed to be on To Pimp a Butterfly, but they got like I
A
said,
lot of these, Jeffrey is better than a lot of these albums that are winning. Let's move on now.
So next up, we have Life of Pablo versus Views. I'm going with Life of Pablo.
tough. That's tough.
I'm gonna shock y'all. I'm going with Life of Pablo.
Wow.
I'm
I'm
going
actually
with
going- I'm actually
I'm
rolling
going-
with Views.
I'm rolling with Life of Pablo.
Life of Pablo is super underrated. Super underrated.
So like
I don't
Views
think
is
it's
like,
nothing. I think people liked that when it came out.
No. It didn't get the.
Don't get me wrong. It wasn't an 100% approval rating like a lot of other Kanye albums, but that was probably Kanye's his best his highest rated album in recent memory.
Dog,
That was
time out.
his last great album. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
that was his last rap. That was his last rap album.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
I mean, he had the one with Kids See Ghosts.
Well, yeah.
And he had Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did have yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to Life of Pablo. I like
And that's
that.
hard because Views has my favorite song of all time, Controller. Number 1 song of all time.
Yeah, Views is tough. That's one of my personal favorites. But
It's hard for me to go against Drake, but I'm sorry.
So,
Drake, I'm
so we
sorry.
got Drake.
I'm going to let y'all boys handle this one. Birds in the Trap, See Midnight versus Evil. I'm going to let y'all have it.
Birds in the Trap, for sure.
Yeah,
Too many great songs.
yeah.
For most Future albums, for most of the time, I probably would have picked the Future album, but for this particular set, I guess I have to go with Birds for Evil.
Yeah.
For this particular matchup.
For sure.
I think Jeffrey could actually won this year.
Nah.
I think Jeffrey would have lost to Birds in the Trap.
It wouldn't be Birds in the Trap or Life of Pablo.
Okay, fair enough. So this is our final. So what we doing? What we gonna
Life
do?
of Pablo. Life of Pablo.
This is tough.
That is tough.
These are very even, very comparable.
I'm actually rolling Birds in the Trap.
I'm rolling Birds in the Trap.
I'm gonna go Life of Pablo. I think I'm gonna have to go Life of Pablo. The Waves. Woo,
We gotta leave it up to the fans.
Low lights and the
Hey.
highlights.
Hey, can I call in for a tiebreaker? Can I call a tiebreaker? Listen,
No, because
listen.
you gotta call somebody biased.
No. I swear to God.
We gotta let the fans decide. We gotta let the fans decide again.
I'm gonna make sure that this guy votes. The guy, I'm not gonna call him, but I'm gonna make sure he votes. Reason
Ultralight Beam, Father Stretch My Hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Lowlights,
Beebs in the
highlights.
traps, Goosebumps, Pick Up the Phone. Like,
It's
30 hours.
close.
No more parties in LA.
I gotta go
Wolves.
like
I get it. Does
Real
Goosebumps has
friends.
me
Real
through
friends.
through the late night joint with him and Kid Cudi, like that shit is tough. Like
Leave it up to the fans. Leave it up to the fans. Leave it up to the fans. Leave it up to the fans.
the tie. The
like
fans
Guidance,
gotta-
the shit with him and Bryson Tiller, that shit's tough too.
I mean, I love both albums, so you really can't
Hey,
go
Jarvis.
wrong either.
Hey, Jarvis, let's do the poll different this week. Let's do the poll a little different this week for this.
We gotta talk to
I want you
Annika.
to take. Huh?
We gotta talk to our marketing director, Annika.
Fair enough. Annika, we're going to do the poll a little different this week if you allow that, please.
How we gonna do the poll different? Pause. Hey yo.
Y'all boys wild. Y'all boys be saying any damn thing on the pod, bro.
Relax. Everybody relax. Just take a look.
Anyway, how are we gonna do it different?
We'll talk about that off here. We'll talk about that off here.
All right.
We'll talk about it.
All right. So what you been on? I'll start us off, dog. So, like I said, I'm a 757, representative. I've listened to that Pharrell In My Mind album. That album was maybe 10 years ahead of its time. Go back and listen to In My Mind by Pharrell. It could be released today and be current. That album is very, very ahead of its time. So I listen to that. I listen to Daytona. Hayes has dropped a single with Too High. Both some Hampton guys, and it's called September 29th Freestyle. So check that out on Too High's IG page, TOOHEI. Him and Hazy got a bar that fire. I'm telling you, Hampton. Other than that, as far as like TV shows, listen, it's good to have a girlfriend, dog. It's good to have a girlfriend. Because you watch stuff that you wouldn't normally watch on a dolo. So I watched the Real Housewives of Potomac. Love it.
Oh,
Love it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Love it.
My
I love it, dog. I'm all in. I love it. But my song of the week is from my boy TZ 2 Times. He's from Richmond, so it's a Virginia theme pod on my end. So my boy TZ 2 Times just dropped the track called Crazy Love. Hard fire. TZ. Short story about TZ, man. I had a surprise birthday party when I was like 8 years old, and he's the only one that showed up to the party.
Mm-hmm.
So today's birthday.
This your way of showing your love back.
Show my love back. It's his birthday, so I want to wish my boy TZ happy birthday, dog. Happy 31st. The song is fire. It's called Crazy Love. But I will say this, TZ. Get rid of that young lady that you're rapping about in the song. She sounds very toxic.
Well, damn, man, you can't just say that. You can't do that, Jarvis. No, you can't go break up their relationship like that. You can't do that.
How
Don't do
toxic
that.
she is, but he can't get away. But the song's fire, dog. The song's very.
Well, she might need him, so she might be what he need to go to the next level. You know that heartbreak give you the best music, that pain, that good music come from that pain. So she might need to keep hurting that man so he can make it to the next level. Keep hurting him. Keep hurting him. Cheat on him.
Dang. Okay. Well, in that case, stay.
Hey, you wanna make it? Cheat on him. Hey, he'll probably make the album of his life.
And another short note, dog. Back when I was in 8th grade, like me and TZ, we dropped a group project together, dog. That's my first and only rap album I dropped, dog. In the summer of 8th grade, going to 9th grade. So shout out to that. Jorel, what you been on, man? Actually, Jorel has heard that album that I dropped. It's very, dog. I think you should fight. Cause the way cats react to the Mac, you would think I was Suge Knight. Keep a fine chick like Layla Ali. Oh, the baby's right here. Hey, listen on the podcast.
That's cool for y'all.
Go ahead, Jorel.
So what I've been on is obviously sports, NBA Finals, college football. And then on Netflix, I had the opportunity. So I have never seen Glory before. Have y'all ever seen Glory? Like, well, at least I never seen it.
Basketball movie?
If
The
it's
basketball movie?
No.
Glory Road. That's Glory Road. Bro.
Yeah, that's Glory Road.
Oh.
Glory is
You talking about the Denzel joint?
Yeah.
Oh, when he was an old school father?
The lawyer? Was he a lawyer?
Y'all gonna let me finish this shit off? He was a Buffalo
Everybody
soldier.
trying to guess.
It was during the Civil War, dogs, when like
That's-
African Americans were given the right to fight, and during the Civil War and stuff like that. So that joint was dope. I had never really seen it in its entirety, but definitely, a good message behind it and things like that. Kind of just talk about our people and how we've progressed somewhat, So yeah, I watched that joint. That joint was tough, and then I've been going back and listening to some old music. And Brando, look, this is a future Young Thug project. So you're gonna love this. It's from the Super Slimy album. Real Love. Real Love.
Love that song.
Love that
One of
song.
my favorite songs of all time. One of the best songs of. Don't want to let you know.
Yeah, so that's my song of the week. Real Love, Young Thug and Future.
Michael, listen, I listened to
I told
that.
you, Brando. I told you, I'll listen to Future.
That and shed a tear the other day. I swear to God.
So nobody's about to mention Savage Mode 2 or Bryson Tiller's.
Savage Mode 2 was cool. I didn't like the latter.
It was fire.
It was, but I didn't like the latter.
You didn't even mention it during the What You Been On, Jarvis.
Okay, what I've been on? Savage Mode 2. Dog, Snitches and Rats. Slide. The whole second half was hard. The whole album was hard.
Brand new Draco. I love that.
No skippers. I don't skip.
Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy.
No skippers.
No, Drew. People are really big on that album. They are.
I mean, it was good. I mean, it was cool, but there's definitely skippers. Definitely. For sure. What?
What songs do you skip on there?
Let me pull it up.
Running, Glock in my lap. Right now, Drake. The one with Thugger, Sliding.
To me, the only joint. Yeah, the only after Mini Men, the only joint I like for real is Brand New Draco.
What's that one old school song? Oh, Step.
The Brand New Draco.
Stepping on my trash.
Yeah, that's the only song. That's only, I like my dogs. That's the only song I'm skipping. Maybe rest in peace, love. I might get tired of that after a while.
And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all.
I like that Brand New Draco. That's my favorite song.
The stepping on my niggas track was like, it was dumpster juice.
That's the Common record.
Yeah, dumpster juice. You're right. We finally agree.
I can picture Common on that beat, dog, or like Nas, like an old school rapper. I don't know why. It was like 21 Savage got like the wrong beat.
Did too much on the beat. Did way too much. Soul Train beat. We good on it. But yeah. So what you been on? Of course, Savage Mode 2. I feel like running might be the best track on that beat, or Mini Man. But that joint it's just a good album. But like I said, that Savage Mode 1 is way better to me. And then also the Bryson Tiller joint Anniversary dropped. I liked it. I thought it was good. Has some great tracks on there to me. So I fuck with that joint.
Did you listen to that?
What?
Jarvis, did you listen to Anniversary?
Mid.
I thought it was good. I mean, nothing crazy. I just thought it was a good album.
I ran through it once. I'll never listen to the album again.
That's crazy.
But I'm not a Tiller guy.
You didn't even like Trap Soul, so we can't even get your opinion.
Who said I didn't like Trap Soul? I like it. It's a classic. I just don't like it.
Jarvis, don't cap on here. You said you did not like Trap Soul.
I liked it.
This thing is capping, dog. Listeners, he's capping.
I liked it. I didn't love it. I liked it.
In the group chat, he didn't like Trap Soul.
I think y'all overrate that. I think y'all overrate it.
Hell no.
It's good. It's a good album. But
No,
y'all
it's a classic.
The way y'all overrate the album. See, here's the thing.
It's undeniable.
People might overrate album to the point where you say it's cool. That means you think it's trash. Don't mean I think it's trash. It's cool.
No, but
Fair
I
enough.
think a lot of people will tell you
He doesn't. It's a
that the
classic
album's
like
a
everybody.
classic. Like a lot of people will tell you that.
The majority will say it's classic, but for me, it's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what I've been on.
I like a SoundCloud record. Go ahead, though.
In terms of shows, Me and my girl started watching Power, the original Power, because she hasn't seen it all at all. So we started from the beginning for her to kind of, you know. Oh yeah, I mean, she got time, bro. Ain't got nothing but time.
I never watched Power. I never watched an episode of Power. Maybe I watched the first episode, maybe two. It was
this nigga Jarvis. I swear, this nigga from the '80s. This nigga grew up in the '80s and '70s or some shit, dog.
This is my thing. This is my thing. While y'all was watching Walking Dead, I was watching what is that? Game of Thrones. While y'all was watching Power, I watched Snowfall in the Shot.
Jeffersons. Yeah, you was watching the Jeffersons, nigga. Fuck out of here.
I was watching The Shot before you were watching The Shot.
I watched the very first episode. Shut up.
Bro, he was watching Sanford and Son. That's what he was watching.
And I think Snowfall is the best show on TV. While y'all watching while y'all was watching Power, I watched Snowfall.
Hey, shout out Melvin Gregg. Speaking of 7'5", you know, I'm
7'5",
actor, boy, man, boy. Yeah.
Get your boy in the pod then. That's your boy. Anyways,
let's see.
Y'all watch Power. I watch Snowfall. There's a difference. Y'all regular. I'm not. It's cool.
No, you watch both. You watch both.
You don't have to pick.
But anyway, my song is gonna be "Things Change." Bryson Tiller off the Anniversary album.
I wish this album would change and make a better album.
Hey, man, like I said,
look, y'all done said Jarvis off. Now you being petty Betty now, dog. Y'all say, bro, he's coming for you.
He gave y'all a silhouette for this album. He put a face shot to a silhouette. He don't want y'all to see him no more. He always got the hat low. Why are you trying to hide it?
One was the other was Trap Soul. That's a one hot album every 10 years.
That's a 2-album average period and a 10-year average. You only drop 2.
And that's so lame. Lame, dog. Sorry. He got one hot album and 2 mids. It's okay. You know.
Okay.
Y'all keep waiting on that classic to come back around, man. Maybe you know.
I don't have to wait on it. I got one.
Y'all not getting the comeback.
I got enough. I don't need any more. I got my classic. I don't understand.
All right. Well,
he can never drop again, and I'm still gonna have Trap Soul. So thank you. Don't care. I don't know the nigga.
Hey, we're going to
Brando. By the way, last week Brando didn't even give a song last week.
Yeah. So, y'all owe me 2 sleepers. I want 2 sleepers this week. I got makeup for the sleeper that I get last week. But no, this week my sleeper is gonna be Money Man. Never Go Back.
God, no, man. No, man.
No, he act like Maul and Jag.
That's what I've been on. That's all I listen to. That's really what I listen to, Drew. So if I'm gonna be true to myself, I have to tell the people what I'm listening to. I don't play
man, the one artist.
I do. I kind of do. Money Man. That's all I listen to, man. And the song that I want this weekend, Drew, I know it's on Apple, so don't tell me it's not. I want the people to hear this song. Never Go Back, Money Man. It's off of the Paranoia album. Beautiful album. 25 tracks of maybe one skip, maybe one skip. 25
why do y'all not like the artist that he's talking about?
Because he says
I don't know.
It's not the fact that we don't like him. It's the fact that every single week is the same artist.
Every week, dog.
Nigga gonna go through the whole album. It's gonna be 20 weeks later, still the same album.
He got a lot of albums. He got a lot of different albums. It depends on what I'm on that week. You know, but anyway, Never Go Back, Money Man. You know, and I love this song. The lyrics he talking about, just never going back to being broke to where he was. And not only that, he's talked about the producers, the other artists that didn't want to help him. He talked about the drug game, the scamming game. I love this song. I ride to it every day. I listen to it at least 30 times a day. And it gets me going.
Drew
Money Man, Never Go Back.
Right now, Brando.
But don't get me wrong, Drew, in a few weeks, in a few weeks, I'm gonna have some Brando sleepers. I've been in the lab. I got some things that I'm gonna put some Brando sleepers out there in the next few weeks, so be on the lookout for that. But for now, it's Money Man and Brando. That's what I listen to, guys. I can't come in here and lie. I cannot come in here and tell you guys lies. The people need to know my true self. What I say is what I believe. I'm not gonna come in here and tell you I was listening to something, but I wasn't. I was listening to Money Man this week. That's it. Drew, you're exactly right. One artist. That's it. One artist, Brando. That's it. I listen to Money Man and the music that I create with my friends.
So
and then with Future and Thug.
We're gonna end this how we normally end this. Whether you listen to us at work or off work. We appreciate it, all right?